What's going on? It's another episode of Win or Lose Radio, episode 116. Got my man, Mr. Lee, behind the glass. Mr. Lee, what up?
What it do, people? What it do?
You always coming so. What it do, people?
Hey,
what it do?
Mr. Lee's in the building.
Hey, that's already, man. Look, man, DH,
Yes,
we back. Got to tell you guys, I'm so happy to be in front of the camera for another episode of Win or Lose Radio, episode 116. If you missed 115, it was a great episode. The first episode back, we had Rocky Parrish in the building, formerly of 106.7 The Fan. Talked about everything under the sun, from NBA to football, and it's good to have him in the building. So if you missed it, you can check it out on the WTTS Radio YouTube page. We're at WTTS Radio on YouTube, and check it out. You see every episode of Win or Lose Radio right there. So good stuff, man. Check it out. So I'm just happy to be back in the building. We're going to have a good time tonight and just, hang out like we do, man. That's what we do right here. So football was good. Football was good this week.
For who?
For a few people. A lot of things happen. Sit back, relax. We're going to get into it right now, right here on winnerloseradio.com. And we got a new segment we're about to debut. It's called Pick6. And Mr. Lee, Pick6, of course, is 6 NFL questions that, that we need to talk about. 6 things going on in NFL right now. And we're going to break it down and get it in and discuss them all. So let's get into this real quick. Oh, man, I'm so ready. Good stuff, Mr. Lee. You excited, brother?
I'm excited, bro.
You excited?
I'm so
excited. And I just can't hide it. It's like, nah.
Dog, Jesse.
Yo, Jesse Spano, cuss.
I'm so excited.
I'm so scared.
Let's get it.
Taking the caffeine pills, man.
Bruh.
Crazy.
Say no to drugs, man.
Just say no, man.
Just say no.
There's no hope with dope.
There's no hope with dope.
All right, man, let's get into it. Pick 6. Are you tired of guys dabbing when they celebrate, Mr. Lee?
I'm all for it, bruh.
You all for it?
I'm all for it all day. I think there needs to be celebrations after sacks, after touchdowns.
You definitely have to celebrate after sacks.
After pick 6. You got to dab, dog. You got to do something. Give me something.
I'm tired of dabbing, bro.
You got to give me something, though. You got to make me feel like the game is interesting and you ready to play. I don't want you to get up and walk back to the line like nothing. No, I want you to celebrate. Turn up, bro.
Look,
give me something.
I tell you this. I know for a fact, I used to love when Deion used to high step and
absolutely. See, that's his version of that.
I love it. But right now, I'm done with it because Cam started it. Cam did the dab, and now everybody else is dabbing, and even all the announcers dab. And do you remember when Chris Carter called?
Oh yeah, Chris Carter.
What did he call it? Fabbing?
Yeah, he needs to be fired.
Like, come on, granddad, get out of here.
Come on, grandpa.
You got a fab on him. Fabulous. Is that it, or we need more?
I think we need more dabbing. Not dabbing per se, but we need more celebrations. I think the guys coming out of college this year is going to show some stuff. The guy out of Notre Dame, man, if he come out this year, he do this little thing where he look like he bowling, bro. The boy's bad.
We need that whole college bench that just celebrates after every shot.
That's what I'm looking for, man. I need dances. I need high fives. I need, whatever your trademark is. Every team needs somebody with a trademark. Right. And my squad, my man throw the axe up. You feel me? Throw the rock up. That's his thing. And look at you doing it. See,
hey, man.
Look at you.
I love it.
And then you got Twinkle Toes, ODB. We'll talk about him later. Sister Odell. Sister Odell got her little twinkle toe dances. Like she
praise break
on the praise. Like she on a praise break. Wait. No, she's a liturgical dancer. That's what she is.
A who?
A liturgical dancer.
Liturgical?
Yeah, liturgical.
I don't know what that means.
Yeah, neither do I.
That just
Yeah.
flew over my fade, player.
It's okay.
But look, man, I'm cool. So we'll move on to the next topic.
Let's move on.
Cool. Moving on. Pick 6. What NFL team is moving? San Diego, Oakland, or St. Louis, or maybe even all three, or even two of those three. Mr. Lee, who you think is moving?
St. Louis got to go. Bye
you
bye.
Think so?
St. Louis got to go.
Look, I tell you, the game on Thursday definitely had to feel like they were moving.
Yeah.
And then the San Diego game had to feel like they were moving.
I mean, I like the idea of keeping Oakland where they are.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Oakland is one of the forefronts of the NFL, even though they're terrible. But, you know, not this year. Derek Carr has done a hell of a job this year. But outside of that, I mean, San Diego, I mean, they got a little history. But, I mean, I just feel like the Rams just haven't done anything at all. It's time for them to move on and prosper to a new city. It's time to call it quits.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, I kind of like St. Louis in St. Louis. The San Diego, I get like maybe, you know, I can understand that too. It seems like it may be an easier move, but I just don't understand what the fascination. I mean, I guess I understand the fascination with one team in LA, but I'm like, are these like, is the team going to really be like a drawing factor for people in LA? Because there's so much other stuff to do in LA. Like, are they really wanting a football team, or is the NFL just really trying to push more people to LA because they're trying to, you know, NFL networks out there, you know, they can get some more offices out there in LA. So do you think it's more so they just really trying to get LA a team, or they have other things involved with it?
I mean, I think LA is a big market. I'm not a fan of really moving them, even though, you know, I think it's time. So, you know, LA is, I mean, it's popping, dog. That's Hollywood out there. You know, all the stars, the bright lights. You got the Lakers and the Clippers, and ain't neither one of them bringing a championship home.
Angels.
You got a bunch of teams not bringing no championships home.
Kings in hockey, well, they won a championship recently.
I mean, hockey though.
Hey man, hockey in LA just doesn't make any sense to me.
Hockey, bruh.
Hockey, bruh.
Hockey, bruh.
Hockey, bruh.
Nah, bruh.
Nah, bruh.
Nah, bruh.
Hockey, bruh. So you think it's gonna be St. Louis?
I think it's St. Louis. I mean, just look at the name. It's time.
LA Rams.
That sounds much better.
Yeah, I mean, that's what it used to be. It used to be the LA Rams.
Take it back to the classics.
And it used to be the LA Raiders, too.
True.
Never was the LA Chargers.
Nah, I don't think they need the Chargers.
I think the Rams probably go. But, I mean, I hate to see St. Louis lose that franchise because, you know, there's been a franchise who's won there. Like, they won a championship there, went to another Super Bowl there.
Bruh, how long ago was that?
99? 99 in the 2000.
Too far.
Go get working. Make a player do his dab, yeah. At the last, it's like, no. All right, so cool. You going with St. Louis? I can see St. Louis, but I'm really for whoever that moves. I think it'll be popping for them for one season, or like 1 or 2 seasons, because it'll be exciting. And I just hope that if they move, they stay, because I'm just curious why the teams that was in LA, why they leave LA in the first place.
Agreed.
Money. You know what I'm saying? So they in LA, they leave LA. So maybe this would be a mainstay thing. And I think with the NFL involved, they're gonna make that thing happen and make them.
My only concern is the salary cap.
That's
my only concern.
I mean, it's not gonna be hard to get guys to come play there.
Nah, I think so.
You think so?
I think so.
In LA with the glitz and the glamour and the white lights,
starting over a new franchise, that might not be popping for everybody. And don't nobody really want to go to St. Louis already. So that's something to think about.
I don't know, but I think that'll be enticing for them to move to LA though. Be the LA Rams again. You know, it'll be I think that'd be a good move for them, maybe.
Drop the Rams. They need to be something else.
Oh no, they're not gonna do that.
It's time.
They're not gonna do that.
Hey, bro, change the name. New team, new uniforms, everything.
Yeah, I guess so. Maybe so. All right, so Mr. Lee, let's go to the next. The next set of topics, topic rather.
Well, what's on your mind, player?
Pick6. Do you think the Panthers are for real? Can they win it all?
Dab on that. Yeah, bruh. They looking legit, bruh. They looking mighty fine this year. Last year, what they win their last 6? And
last year they've won the equivalent of 17 games.
Oh yeah.
So they won 14-0 this year, and then they won the last 3 games.
3 games last year.
I want to say 3 or 4 games. So
okay. Well, I think this year Cam's proven he is MVP quality. Even though Rusty is making a nice little pass at the MVP too, but I don't know, bro. I like Cam. I like the Panthers. I like what they're doing. They got a good defense. They got like 3 number 1 draft picks on their front 7. Yeah, them boys tough.
I mean, they ballers, man. Like
ballers.
Cam is going to win the MVP, and you heard it here first a couple weeks ago, right here on Winning News Radio.
You called it.
I told you that Cam Newton would win the MVP because Cam, I feel like, is the most valuable player to that squad.
Tom Brady. Tom Brady.
Can you stop whispering Tom Brady during the podcast? Because nobody wants.
I didn't say anything.
You're terrible, man.
I didn't say anything.
You didn't say anything. I think Carolina. I think their only opposition could be the Cardinals in the play, at least in the NFC portion.
Yeah, in the NFC, I get you that.
Because the Cardinals are the second best team
all day.
And I think the Cardinals showed even yesterday. They were up 35-7 at one point.
Oh, they were killing the Eagles, dog.
Up 35-7 at one point, and they kind of let them back in a little bit. Well, they did let them back in and ended up winning by 3, 38-35. So I think they showed
Eagles cry for a little while.
I think they shown where they have a weakness, where they just put their foot off the gas. But Cam had that drive late and was able to will them to a field goal, man.
Yeah.
I think they can do it. I would actually like to see it happen in my lifetime because I wasn't around in '72 when the Dolphins did it. So I would like to see a team go undefeated and then it'll be a team that nobody expected to kind of do it. You know what I mean?
You know what? I don't pick them to win a Super Bowl though.
You don't?
Nah.
You think an AFC team will win a Super Bowl?
Absolutely.
Okay. We'll say that because we're gonna talk about that in the next segment with our playoff preview, and we'll break that down.
I'm rooting for you though, Cam. Rooting for you, bro.
Cam. Oh, Cam. All right, let's move on. So, you guys are about to see some footage while me and Mr. Lee talk about it. If you were under a rock over the past 24 hours, you would have seen the Odell Beckham versus Josh Norman UFC fight. There'll be UFC 197. You know what I'm saying? Josh Norman against Odell Beckham. It was crazy the amount of penalties and personal fouls. Craziness, man. Mr. Lee, man, how was that to watch, man?
Bro, that was WrestleMania, dog. I had fun watching that game. I watched the whole game, and I was excited, man. I didn't like it, no, but it was a hell of a game, hell of a fight by the Giants. Got nothing but respect for them boys, but man, them two was going at it, bro.
Going at it, man.
It looked really bad out there. I thought he would have got ejected earlier. But 3 penalties, I guess. But
now, Odell ended up getting suspended for 1 game against
not enough
Minnesota. You don't think that was enough?
Nah.
I mean, because especially that last shot,
that should have been a season right there.
Which I'm not sure if you guys can see yet, but that last shot was malicious, man. He turned around and launched with the crown of his head directly into Josh Norman. Just boom! Like, what if Josh Norman got hurt, broke his jaw, was knocked out?
Yes.
Like, that would have been some issues.
Brain damage, anything.
It could have been anything. And you know that movie's coming out this week with Will.
Shout out to Will Smith.
The brain. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's coming out. And, that's not cool. You know what I mean? And, like, for him to be taken all the way out of his game like that just let you know he's weak-minded. And now he's let the whole league know that that's how you can shut him down.
Bro, he was playing like he was on his period. Like, I'm serious, bro. He was playing like his boyfriend cheated on him, and he was going to key the car and cuss his grandmother out. Like, he was playing possessed.
Bro, I could not believe that. I could understand, like, maybe the first couple possessions you go back and forth, but like the whole game,
that's too much.
Like, you can see legit hands being thrown, guys being slammed.
But the refs didn't do a good job. And the refs are terrible this year. Just call it what it is. They've been terrible all year long. And there's been times during this game where ODB definitely should have got ejected. And they didn't even throw a flag on some stuff. That's not acceptable. Not acceptable at all. And he should have been suspended for the rest of the season.
Yeah, I mean, two games. I think 2 games would have really set the precedence and saying, like, no, we can't have this. We can't have this.
Nah, you got to go, bruh.
Yeah, it's time to go.
You got to go, bruh.
It's time to go. We got to move off from that because I'm done with that. Odell Beckham will serve a 1-game suspension against Minnesota next week. And before I move on, like that was really selfish because what if they would have won? They'd have been in the playoff push, and he wouldn't have been there, the best player on the team. But that's being selfish. But it's all right, man. Mr. Lee, we're gonna close it out with this right here. Pick 6. Is Peyton Manning done in Denver? Has he taken his last snap?
I'm scared to say yes.
You scared to say yes?
Yeah, bro. I think it's over.
All you gotta do is say yes.
I think it's time to move on.
I think it's a wrap, B.
It's time to move on from Peyton, bro. He's a Hall of Fame quarterback.
Yeah.
Legend. But it's time to develop Brock.
Osweiler.
It's time. And he played a good game against Pittsburgh. And, backup quarterbacks this year, as you can see, have not always done great. Shout out to my boys.
You're definitely finding the value of
that star player. Yeah.
You're definitely finding that back.
Absolutely.
And that's crazy because you never know when you're going to need your backup. And a lot of teams this year have been able to see firsthand that they need that backup quarterbacks to play. Mm-hmm. Now, in reference to Peyton Manning, he's had a great career. But I think if there was any point, because Denver's going to have to move on, I think if there's any point for them to do so, this is the time to do it. You got 2 games left in the season. You go to Peyton and say, hey, Peyton, of course, we love and respect you, but Brock got the hot hand right now. We want to see what he can do to see, and I would pose it just like this. We need to see if we need to find you another backup for next season or if he's our guy. And Peyton Manning, I think, is a businessman. He understands how the business works. And Peyton Manning is 39 years old, who's done everything in football.
Now let me pose this to you, Mr. Redskin fan.
Go ahead.
If it's Peyton Manning or Colt McCoy coming up, and Colt got the hot hand, but Peyton is in all his glory.
How hot is Colt McCoy's hand?
Colt won his last 2. Coming off a loss, going into the playoffs. He won the last 2. He won the last 2 and lost the game that gets you into the playoffs.
Okay, all right.
And you're barely in there. You're the wild card.
Because I know where you're going with this. When you pose it that way, I can understand wanting to bring Peyton back.
Okay.
But we got to remember, before Peyton went out, he'd been playing. Peyton has been playing sporadic. He hasn't been playing this lights out season where as soon as he's ready, he gonna come back.
I agree.
You know what I mean? So I kind of think that's the only reason why I would go with Brock, because I'm like, and it's the league, man. It's now or never. And Peyton Manning knows that if he wants to play again next season, he can get on with somebody and play next year, or he can retire with all his endorsements and his money.
Cleveland.
Yeah.
You're Peyton Manning. You're going to Cleveland?
If they're going to cut me a $10 million check to play for one season, which they probably would do because Johnny Manziel won't be there.
Sorry, bro. Cleveland does not rock. Sorry.
I get the Drew Carey reference. Not a lot of people will get that.
Not happening, Captain.
It's all good. All right, but Mr. Lee, that was Pick 6. We had a great time discussing and talking about that. So, guys, remember, you can always hit us up on Twitter at Win or Lose Radio and WTTS Radio. If you have a question for Pick 6, we'll talk about it and debate it here every Monday right here on winnerloseradio.com. So, guys, sit back, relax. We're going to come back with our playoff preview and our Redskins review right here on winnerloseradio.com and WTTSradio.com. What's going on? Welcome back to another episode of Win or Lose Radio. It's your man DH. Got Mr. Lee behind the glass. What's going on, Mr. Lee?
What it do?
Good, man. Just hanging out, man. You already know how we do. And Mr. Lee is not behind the glass anymore. He actually has a camera so you guys can see Mr. Lee.
Hi, Mom.
He's decked out in his Alabama gear, Roll Tide. So I know he's proud of that, right?
Roll Tide.
Roll Tide. Hopefully they'll roll into the playoffs. We'll see what happens.
Ain't no hopefully, bro. We finna take this. Finna take this championship.
Oh, y'all finna take it.
Finna take it.
All right, that's what's up. That's what you say. Are we gonna see? Because in a few short weeks, actually, next week, huh?
Yes, sir.
Next week, man.
Next week, baby. It all goes down.
All goes down.
Stay tuned to prime time.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Guys, I gotta remind you, I always forget to shout out my sponsors, even though they show me so much love on the back end. First segment was sponsored by Ballhawk Sports, where there is no off season. You can go to ballhawksports.com and the Ballhawk on Twitter. You can check out everything they have to offer. They're a good site, good people. Make sure you check out Ball Hawk Sports. This segment upcoming right here, where we're going to talk about the playoffs and talk about the Redskins review from yesterday, is sponsored by Building Hope Inc., helping to build hope in the lives of others. Mr. Lee, the Christmas season is on and popping. They've been doing great things in the community with helping out a lot of kids, so we're definitely proud of them over here at Win and Lose Radio,
Yes, sir.
Always, man. Everybody love the kids. You got to help the kids out. Make sure they have a good Christmas, you know what I mean?
Nelly Nell love the kids.
We love the kids, baby, already. So, whose voice was that? Was it?
Yeah, who was that?
Should I do TDJ's voice at some point in the show?
Bruh, we got to bring the Bishop on.
Should I bring Bishop TD Jakes on?
You got to bring Bishop in.
When though? You got to give me a good time to bring Bishop TD Jakes. Bishop DH Jakes, I'm sorry.
NBA?
Yeah. We talk. Last Supper. Yeah. Okay.
Last Supper.
Yeah. Next segment, we're going to have Bishop DH Jakes on in the building too. He'll be on and he'll be talking about the NBA with us. So stay tuned and tell all your friends. Bishop DH Jakes will be in the building live. He came all the way over from the Potter's house to be right here in the WTTS radio studios. That's the type of budget we have in the building, So that's what's up. So we'll get into this right now. DH Jakes. So, Mr. Lee, we got to talk about the playoffs. And as it sets right now, you guys will be able to see, I believe in my lower corner. Should it be right here?
Mm-hmm.
It'll be right here. So you guys can see the playoff picture we'll be talking about. We're starting with the AFC. And Patriots right now, 12-2. They in first place.
Tom Brady.
Thomas L. Brady.
Tom Brady.
We got the Bengals right behind them. Bengals just blew it, man.
Yeah, that season's
done. Andy Dalton breaking the hand up, man. It's done, man.
Hey, bro, but hey, AJ McCarron, Bama boy right here. You feel me? It's a tough stretch for them, man. I don't think they can win out.
Yeah, I mean it's tough. I mean they're secure in the playoff. They're going to be in the playoffs, But I think this was the time that they would be able to get over the hump. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But, without Andy Dalton, I think it's going to be hard, man. I think it's going to be really hard.
Hey, wait. The Broncos got a chance to be the 2 seed, though, right?
They do, actually.
Yeah.
Even though the Bengals have already won the division, they've clinched a spot. But their positioning can move. The only seeding that's not going to change is New England, who has
Tom Brady,
who has clinched the division or convinced the conference. A team that I was surprised that made it, Houston. Houston got in.
Man, this weak division.
They are a weak division.
I don't want to hear nothing about Houston. No. What? Who else? The Titans over there, Jacksonville, yes. And what's the other team over there?
The Colts.
The Colts. Come on, bruh. This was Andrew Luck's year. You know what? Andrew Luck got Romo'd.
You said he got Romo'd?
Andrew Luck got Romo'd. This was his season to win that division, and yeah, bruh.
It just didn't happen.
Didn't happen for him. Injuries.
Hey, man. Injuries kill a lot of teams this year, man.
He got Romo'd.
That's unfortunate. Hey, man, a hot squad right now. Kansas City, who's been balling. I think they're on an 8-game win streak.
Kansas City, you doing it. I see you.
They balling. Alex Smith looking like Santino Marella. Guys, I have to say, I ditched watching the game tonight because the Lions are playing the Saints, and I just would rather watch wrestling tonight. I mean, that just is what it is.
Amen.
The life of a sports fan, man. There's just so much you could choose from.
The Tenderloins or Santino?
Yeah.
I'm going Santino.
I'm going with Santino. Sorry, no. Chill. And in that wild card spot, you got the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Yes, sir.
Along with Kansas City. I think Pittsburgh is the scariest team right now in the playoffs.
My lock to win it out.
You think so? You think they're gonna win it all?
Well, to at least to the AFC Championship game. I get them that because it's gonna be Tom Brady.
Man, I think Pittsburgh has an explosive offense. I think they can shoot with anybody, man.
I told you last week, They have the best receiving core in the league.
They do.
They got the best receiving core.
They do. They got burners.
Nobody
got guys that can grab the rock. And
nobody's on them boys.
And then I feel like with Ben, he makes plays and he just makes it happen. So I kind of like them. That's one of my teams that I would be kind of worried about.
Absolutely.
I'd be kind of worried about them. Let's move over to the NFC. Chill. But check this out. Even before I move there, team's still alive. The Jets. That's pretty much the only team that's left still alive. So the Jets are still alive and active. So they may have a shot to get in. But if guys keep winning, they're going to be out of the picture.
Oh, the good old NFC.
But the NFC, number one, of course, you got Carolina. That's a lock.
Cam.
Oh, Cam. You also got the Cardinals, who I think is the scariest team, man.
Yeah, the Cardinals look deadly, boy.
I like I feel like the Cardinals are just the most balanced, man.
But with Honey Badger going down, how does that change the secondary?
I don't know. I feel like they don't have to rely on that. I feel like their offense.
I agree.
And their run game. I mean, your man David Johnson.
I'm just curious.
I feel you. Your man David Johnson had 200 yards.
Yeah,
last
he played
night. Ball.
Great game.
And then you also got to look at Green Bay, who had a couple weeks there where they didn't know what was going on. And they came back.
I'm still a little skeptical. I think Teddy B might pull something out the back. You feel?
Think so?
I think he might. I don't know.
Hey man, who knows? I definitely don't know.
They got a game this week, right?
They do.
Do they? We got to check out the schedule.
Yeah, we'll check that out. We'll get with that. Redskins with a win against Philly will clinch. And I'm gonna talk about that in one quick second. So save your thoughts on that, Mr. Lee, because I know you have a ton.
Of course.
Seattle has already clinched the wild card spot.
Shout out to Russie
balling. And the last wild card spot right now, if the playoffs were to start right now,
Minnesota
would be Minnesota.
I think they're gonna flip flop, man. I think Minnesota might take that third.
You think so?
It could happen.
On the outside looking in.
Actually, no, I think Seattle might move up. Seattle might be the third slot.
Well, no, they can't because the Cardinals already won the division.
Oh, that's right. My fault.
Yeah,
I'm looking at it wrong.
Nah,
I think the Vikings might slide up because that division's still open.
Well, the thing about it is they have. Let me look at this. Yeah, they actually Green Bay and Minnesota can actually flop. Like Green Bay has a playoff spot, but these last 2 weeks determine if they win the division.
Correct.
Or if they in the wild card.
Correct.
And of course you want to have that first playoff game at home.
Hey, we got to see what that home game is between these two. That might factor in too.
That might factor in. Still alive, the Falcons, which I think are dead. And the Eagles actually are still alive.
Cut them out, bro.
And the Giants are still alive, but we're not going to worry about that.
Of course you're not.
Of course not, because my Washington Redskins, who beat the Bills 35-25 yesterday with Kirk Cousins balling. Dog.
Now we're on the Kirk Cousins bandwagon?
Yes, I'm on the Kirk Cousins bandwagon. Absolutely.
Now? When I've been preaching Kirk Cousins all season long? And now?
Listen. You guys see this right here. I love RG3, but after this year, this jersey will be retired, and I will replace this with a Kirk Cousins jersey. I just have to, man.
There they go. Every time they talk about RG3, they got to pull Kirk Cousins out there.
That's they want. Kirk Cousins. Okay. Hey, man, but look, man, I got to rock with him. I mean, for all the doubt that I had with Kirk Cousins.
And you had plenty.
I had plenty. But as you would understand, he had plenty of opportunities in the previous times he played. He turned the ball over a lot. He showed he wasn't confident. Now he's playing with confidence, and I think he's trying to prove that he is the guy that can be the next guy. And, they're basically saying that the Redskins are going to re-sign him, which I think is a smart move for them.
They owe him that money.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a smart move if the Redskins do go and re-sign Kirk Cousins, only because you're not going to find anybody. This is not a good quarterback draft.
No, not at all. And not even free agency.
Yeah, not even free agency.
Do you realize Kirk Cousins is like the top free agent quarterback this year?
He is.
Brock.
But he ain't going nowhere either.
Nah, he locked up.
So I think Kirk re-signing will give the Redskins some time to go and build around. The Redskins have a pretty solid team that, of course, can get better in different spots. But they definitely look and see what'll happen with that, and I think they'll be able to keep him around, and especially the way that he played. He definitely had 5 touchdowns, 4 passing, and 1 rushing, had over 300 yards. Only missed 8 passes. I think he was 22 or like 28 or something like that. So 6 passes. I mean, he balled out. He just looked fluid yesterday.
Has he had 2 or 3 rushing touchdowns the last couple of weeks?
Yeah, he's had like 3 rushing touchdowns.
Yeah, bro. I've been screaming for Kirk Cousins like since they drafted RG3. I thought Kirk Cousins was going to come in and take over this team, which he did do.
Yeah,
so I felt like he had the better shot. Because the team should have been built around Kirk Cousins, and they didn't build the team around RG3. It's just
and now now with McLuhan, they are going in and building around Kirk Cousins, understanding that that's what they need to do, and that's what they're doing. So.
And Shanahan did the right thing by drafting that boy.
Yeah, I think he knew, it's a steal now. You look at it.
He knew what he was going to become, and I said it in the draft when they drafted him. I thought that was a smart move, and y'all clown me for it. That was before your time, but I call a lot of flack for that. But
right.
And I'm not a Redskins fan at all, but I think Cousins is the man.
It's a steal now that you look at it. It's a 4th round draft pick, guy out of Michigan State that had a pretty good college career coming in right now. And just balling.
Yeah, but how much did you pay him?
I don't know, man. That's a conversation for another day. I'm curious to see what numbers they throw out there, but I think it's going to be maybe a 2 to 3 year deal. Nothing super long term with no Flacco deal. 5, 6, 7 years, over $100 million.
2, 3 years.
Yeah, I think they're going to sign him to a 2 to 3 year deal so they can be completely sure that he's the guy for the future. You don't want to get locked into a 5-year deal. $40, $50 million with Kirk Cousins, because that wouldn't be economically smart, seeing as though you don't really know if he's really the guy.
True.
He could falter next year and play like the old Kirk Cousins.
I concur.
Who knows?
Who knows?
And I got to talk about the player Jordan Reed, man. Jordan Reed is just balling. I sent you the pic yesterday, and I wish I would have sent it earlier so you guys could see it while we're shooting the show. But it was a picture of a controller, and on the right, it had a Jordan Reed button and the easy button right next to it. And Jordan Reed was just open like a hospital and a 7-Eleven, just open all day like a country Waffle House, open.
Buffalo, do me a favor. Do me a big favor. Please fire your coach. He's all talk. He
After
does
one
not
season?
back it up. Look what he did with the Jets. Nothing. All talk. And
they did win a couple. They did get to the playoffs.
On, Buffalo had the top defense coming into this season.
Yeah.
Well, look at them now. Come on, man. Get Rex out of here, bruh.
I got you.
You got to go.
Well, I'll say this. First of all, I have to backtrack really quick. Some people in the studio that are here in the studio didn't like my Waffle House joke. Like a country Waffle House. I thought it was pretty good. What about you, Mr. Lee? Jordan Reed was open like a country Waffle House. Thank you. I'm here all night, guys. But anyway, Jordan Reed was a beast. And I'll get back to Rex Ryan in a second. We're talking about the Redskins. I'm not going to give him any time right now.
Let him go.
I think the Redskins are really getting hot at the right time when it counts.
Let him go.
I'm curious to see. Let him go. Let him go. Oh, Frozen was last year, huh?
Still. Rex Ryan was last year. Let him go. Bye.
Let him go. Let him go. Hey, man, before I continue, I got to break some news for you. Charles Woodson will retire at the end of the season. The Raiders cornerback who's played 18 seasons in the NFL with the Raiders and the Packers, he will retire after this season. I think Father Time has finally caught up to him. And he's actually been playing pretty well, but he will be retiring at the end of the season. So farewell to former Heisman Trophy winner, baller, 65 career interceptions. Is that right?
Yep.
Baller. So definitely big shouts out to you, salute you. Charles Woodson, I predict to see him on a television show on Sundays really, really soon. He definitely has the voice for it. So I think he'll do it. The odds are which one, though? NFL Network. He's already living out west. NFL Network. Is he a Fox guy out west?
Go to the network, man.
I don't know. You got to go to the network, right?
Go to the network.
That's where I'm going. Me and you, Mr. Lee. We're going to the network.
We going, bro.
Win or Lose Radio on NFL Network. I'm speaking into existence.
We coming for you, sucker.
No, can you dig it, sucker? Is it no Booker T? No Booker T? Okay, guess not. Summertime, you want to move to LA and work for NFL and want me to work for NFL Network? Yes. She said yes. Yes to the draft. Okay.
She said yes.
Lisa. Lisa.
Go on, honey.
If you're a prince, I'll marry you. Would you like for me to renounce my throne? I'm no longer the prince of Zamunda. All right, we're going way off topic. Redskins balling right now. I think they're getting hot at the right time. Mr. Lee, I know you're able to look at this objectively. Being a Cowboy fan, truth be told, and I'm asking you this because you're my partner, do you think the Redskins have any shot in the playoffs of beating anybody? He's going to laugh me out, huh? And I tried to be serious and ask you with a serious face. Bruh. So, Mr. Lee, do you think?
Did you really just ask me that?
I even gave the hand movements and everything.
Did you really just ask me that?
Just answer the question, sir. You, whichever camera I'm looking at.
Really?
Answer the question.
Really?
Do you?
Bruh, come on.
We're getting ready to go to break soon. I need you to answer the question.
You can go to break because you already know my answer. And look. Redskin fans, shade. No hate, no shade, no, and all serious.
Bro, that was shade. Okay,
no, come on. Wait, let me be serious. Cam Newton, Russell Wilson, Carson Palmer. You're not beating any of those players. Cut it out.
Yeah, I mean,
that's my answer. I'm sorry.
I feel you with that.
And no shade.
No shade. No hate.
Y'all did y'all thing this year, which is 7-7 right now.
7-7 right now.
You're 7-7. Okay, so out of 16 games, you won 7. Let's not act like y'all about to go to the Super Bowl with just 7 wins out of 16 games.
Hey, Mr. Lee, I'll say this, and I'll close it with this. In order for you to take the girl home, you got to go to the dance, okay? So if you don't show up at the dance, you don't know what can happen after the dance. So
bruh, you just get into
get into the dance, and who knows what'll happen.
Wait. Let's rewind this. Just because you get into the playoffs does not mean you're going to move forward in the playoffs.
I agree wholeheartedly, but we don't know because once the playoffs start, who knows what can happen, man? We might catch Seattle on the downside of their losing streak. Russell Wilson can have a bad game. Somebody could be hurt. Who knows? We don't know until the playoffs start. Me personally, as a Redskins fan, no, I don't think we can beat anybody in the playoffs. I don't think so. But who knows when the game starts?
At least you're honest.
Yeah, of course I'm honest. This is what we do on Win or Lose Radio. Win or lose. I'm going to be honest and give it to you 100%. May have a little homerisms, in it, but, who knows. But I think, truthfully, that I don't think we can beat anybody in the playoffs. I'm looking forward to see what happens, though, because anything can happen. It is the playoffs, and it's a one-game season. So,
well, let's not put the cart before the horse. You still got to beat the Eagles.
Absolutely. We have to beat the Eagles. And that is putting the cart before the horse, so I'm not going to talk anymore about playoffs. Because we got to take a break. So, playoffs come way after the break, so we got to talk about the break first. And then when playoffs get here, we'll talk about playoffs. How about that?
Let's go.
All right, so look, guys. Sit back, relax. Oh, I forgot to tell you, that video you saw in the break, that was the Spanish call of the day. Actually from 2 weeks ago, where Dwight Freeney had the strip sack on Teddy Bridgewater in the game. I love Espanol. Dime que no estoy soñando. Me llamo DH in the building. I love my Espanol, so I got to give you the Spanish call of the week every week. If you guys have any Spanish calls of the week, send them in to the Win or Lose Radio Twitter feed. We'll play them because I have a problem finding them. So we'll play them right here on Win or Lose Radio, WTTS Radio. So sit back, relax. We'll take a quick break right here on winorloseradio.com and WTTSradio.com. Welcome back to Win or Lose Radio. This is Bishop DH Jakes. Don't be looking at your long nose. Get your tablets, get your iPads, and keep on watching right here on Win or Lose Radio and WTTSradio.com. I had to give DH a break because he was looking down his long nose at me. I flew in from the Potter's house just moments ago to be on the show and host this segment for DH. So we're going to have a good time right here in the Lord and talking sports and talking NBA. I can't do it no more, Mr. Lee. I can't do another. He's from Texas. Of course he got a southern accent.
That was good.
Don't be looking down your long nose at me over there off camera. Because you better get ready. And how you do, Mr. Lee?
You got it,
in the praise breaker. You better get ready. Because see, on the outside, everything looks good. Nice. There's a nice paint job. There's nice oil on the tires. But on the inside, there's a lot of trash and junk. So right now, we're going to take a look and check out all the junk in your truck. Okay, I'm done.
Oh my goodness.
I'm done. But I'm going to keep the praise break music going while we talk about the NBA. All right, it's me, your man, DH in the building. Mr. Lee behind the glass. What up, Mr. Lee?
What it do?
That was Bishop D.H. Jakes who flew in to be on the show. Big love to Bishop Jakes. And I wish I would have took a break so I can take this hot sweater off, but I got about 15 minutes till this segment is up. And we'll be all right. But it's okay. Look, got summertime in the building. What's up, summertime? You heard that? Go ahead, turn the camera to her. Slide out. Nah, it's all good. But look, man, I want to talk to you guys about the NBA Last Supper. Okay? Now, there was a picture going around. It was on Instagram about 2 weeks ago. It was the top 12 NBA players. Now, me and Mr. Lee took a look at it and kind of debated it a little bit. We said, that'd be good to talk about on the show. So I'm not sure if the picture is up on screen.
It's there.
It is up on screen. Okay. So if you look from left to right on the picture, you have Hakeem Olajuwon, Dirk Nowitzki, you have Irvin Magic Johnson, you have Tim Duncan, Charles Barkley. Behind Charles Barkley, you have Larry Legend, Larry Bird. In the middle, you have Michael Jordan. Next to Michael. Hey, this music, Mr. I'm about to shout, bro. Hey. Can I get a praise break on real quick? Hey. All right, let me start.
Oh, they modulated, bro.
They did. Did you hear that? That's musician talk for some of y'all out there. Just take it up. Oh, I thought it was going up again.
I was about to say, bro.
I thought it was going up again. Another half step.
They was about to give it to him.
Bruh, that just went over some people's head.
Musicians, bro.
Right.
You know how we do.
Of course. Kobe is in that picture. AI. Right behind AI is Karl Malone. You have LeBron James. And then Kevin Garnett and Shaq. So, Mr. Lee, looking at this picture initially, what are your thoughts about the picture itself? Who should be removed? Who should be added? What are your thoughts, man? I'm curious to hear it.
Kevin Garnett got to go.
Time frame. Let me do that. Shout out to Summertime for listening. The time frame basically is from 85 up until now. So time frame is 85 to now. You said KG got to go, right?
He still got to go.
Yeah, I agree. He still got to go. I agree. He got to go. Now, thinking about it, you know who I would replace him with is D Wade.
I like that.
I don't know. I mean, that's to me that D Wade kind of encapsulates. You know, he has 3 titles.
What's that word?
Encapsulates.
Who?
Google it. It's in there.
Did you say it right? No,
yeah. Hey, man. Yeah, they did modulate. You hear it?
Oh, they went up.
Yeah.
Dope.
Encapsulates. I'm partying over here, man. Y'all don't understand. I'm resisting the urge to shout right now. Just resisting the urge. Hey, God has been good to me. Hey, bless the Lord, oh my soul, and all that's what
in me,
within me. Hey,
in me.
Sorry, that's how they do, man. When they hit them, hey, they just get that like they get that super punch out punch. Hey, like how you actually get punched, then go into a dance. In the
you feel it first.
My mama gonna get me. What you doing up there playing church? No, she not. My mom just laughing.
We ain't playing church.
She probably laughing right now.
We ain't in church.
But no, man, taking a look at the picture, man. Kevin Garnett is gone for me. I think D Wade should be in.
I agree.
Any other people in that picture that you kind of question? I know a lot of people were talking about Dirk shouldn't be there. They're talking about Sir Charles. What you think?
Dirk got to go for me. I'm sorry. I know he's one of the all-time leading scorers.
Number 8 on the list. He has 29 points to pass Shaq.
That's amazing. Yes, but Isaiah Thomas, bro.
Yeah,
I can't put you over Isaiah Thomas. I'm sorry.
I can definitely see Isaiah Thomas being on that list.
The Pistons in the late 80s, early 90s, they had Detroit on the map.
Detroit.
There it is.
Yeah, that's my song. Detroit was on the map. Ballers. Isaiah Thomas was left off the Dream Team.
I think it was an attitude thing.
Well, him and Magic didn't get along like that.
Yeah,
him and Jordan didn't get along.
I think that was an attitude thing. They wasn't going to mix well together. So
yeah, him and Jordan didn't get along. Well, Isaiah Thomas on the surface looks like a dude you can get along with, but I've heard stories.
Oh, he's a character.
Yeah, very much so. But I mean,
he got the short man syndrome.
He a baller though.
He can ball.
But I think on the list, I mean, I'm really not concerned with anybody else on the list. Only Kevin Garnett. And I think Kevin Garnett only got on this list for 2 reasons. Because he has a title and because he's played 20 seasons. Do you know, let me ask you, I found out this stat today. You know there's 5 guys that have played 20 seasons or more in the NBA? Can you name them?
No, I can't name them offhand.
I'll name them.
I got to do some research.
I'll name them. Well, 2 of them are active right now. I just said 1, KG.
Tim Duncan.
Nope, Tim Duncan's played 18 seasons. Kobe is this. Kobe.
I was about to say Kobe season. Yes, Kobe. Yes.
That was my next Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Okay, and
Robert Parrish.
Oh.
And Kevin Willis, who's actually played 21 seasons.
Now, how many different teams did he play for though?
Kevin Willis played for like 5 teams.
I'm about to say he rode the bench on a couple of them joints. So.
But Parrish played for 1 team from 1977 to 1997 season. That's 21 seasons.
I thought Alonzo Mourning might have hit that joint because he's been riding benches for about 10 years. You know?
Yeah. Juwan Howard played 19.
Oh, that's another one.
But I mean, there's only been 5 guys play 20 or more seasons. So you look at
Congratulations, fellas.
That's a big feat. But I happened to just take a look at that today, and it was interesting to me.
So I guess he's the most winningest of that bunch.
Yeah, but I mean, if you really like, even look at the group of people there. Tim Duncan got the most championships. He got 5.
Yeah, but he ain't played 20 yet.
No, he hasn't.
He's supposed to retire after this season, right?
Did he say that?
I don't know.
I
heard rumors speculate.
Well, we know Kobe is definitely gone.
And
this all comes back to this. I feel like they can add Isaiah. D Wade would be addable. Do you feel AI should be on this list?
Absolutely.
What has AI won? I mean, some scoring championships. He doesn't have a title.
Bruh, he made basketball exciting.
He did. Pop culture icon. Dude was rocking braids.
Kawhi Leonard still rocking the cornrows because of AI.
You said Kawhi still rocking them?
He still got them.
He goes to the salon. Yo, let me get them Allen Iverson braids.
Let me go get the AI.
They're like, what? Did you hear what she said?
What she said?
She said he don't go to the salon. He sit between somebody's legs. Hey, that's good. That's good. You should get your own show and talk about that stuff. That was pretty funny.
WTTSradio.com.
Yeah, WTTSradio.com. You can get your show. You can get your show too. If you need a show and you want to, talk about anything that you have going on right now, hit us up, WTTSradio.com, and learn more about how to get your show and get your radio and TV career started right here on WTTS Radio. Hey man, nice little segue. Shout out to Summertown for that segue.
That was hot.
That was hot. But AI, pop culture icon. AI was the reason that the NBA changed the dress code, that you had to dress up before the game.
Yeah.
AI was the sole reason of that.
He was embarrassing.
It was. But AI was AI was the 2000s. He was that guy. Like everything that was going on, guys were wearing jerseys, big loose clothes, earrings, necklaces, braids, sunglasses. Like AI was one of the guys. Like, how everybody else was in 2000s. Think about all those videos that was out, Nelly, all those rappers that was out, all those cats, everybody. I can't even think of them. That was so long ago. Gosh, that was like 15 years ago, 2000. I was a teenager. Now I'm a senior citizen. Need a walker. I did recently have a walker though. If you didn't know, it's okay. I've overcome. But AI was a pop culture icon, and I think he has to be on the list, even if not on his basketball skills alone, but the fact of the impact that he made on the NBA and on pop culture. What do you think about that?
I agree. Yeah. You said it all in a nutshell.
Thank you. Charles Barkley. People were arguing me about Charles Barkley. I think Charles Barkley should be on the list. People were saying he shouldn't be on the list because he doesn't have championships. Well, I was like, that means you have to take Karl Malone off the list because he doesn't have championships, but you can't take Karl Malone off the list because he's number 2 all time in scoring, one of the best players to walk the planet.
Well, what does Stephen A. have to say about Charles Barkley?
You know what I feel? You know what I believe 100% unequivocally on this list here? Charles Barkley should be on this list of the top 12 basketball players since 1985. You cannot deny that he should be on this list. Who should be there? Mr. Lee, can you tell me who should be on this list?
I can't call it, bro.
Stephen A. is going to tell you who should be on this list. Some people say Stephen Curry should be on this list, but he's too young. He plays with the Warriors. Charles Barkley is on this list. He's a great basketball player, and if there's anything that I know basketball. I unequivocally, undeniably, undoubtedly know my basketball. And Skip, Mr. Lee, Charles Barkley is on the list. And also, Michael Jordan is the best basketball player of all time. I wholeheartedly agree. He's the best basketball player of all time.
LeBron James
is a great basketball player. I don't know how long LeBron James can play, but LeBron James is a great basketball player, Skip. That's it. Dog, you know, Stephen A. is kind of like a mix with Denzel.
He is. He is.
You mean to tell me? He do that. Denzel do that. Let me stop. We got to go to commercial. Because I know people looking like, what is this? What am I watching right now? You're watching the DA show. I'm Stephen A. Smith, and I'm DA Shakes. And I'm Denzel Washington. You do that? Dog, I'm going to look at this tomorrow on YouTube and be highly disappointed of how this came out. I'm going to be. I tried very hard. It is okay. I'm just curious how many people are watching. If you're watching, just wave your hands in the back. I see you. I see you. I see you. That's how to be in church. How you have a big mega church tell somebody in the back to wave their hand?
Right there in the back.
Right there in the back. I see you.
I see you where you are. Right there.
Joel Osteen.
Come.
Look, just keep loving and praying and keep going forth in the Lord. And dog, he cracking me up, bruh.
And all these things will prosper.
And not
if God said it, he will grant it to you.
Hey! Listen here, I have to go to break now. So I want to tell you, make sure you tune into WTTsradio.com and WinNotLoseRadio.com. And we will be back right after this commercial break here on Win Not Lose Radio and WTTSradio.com. What's going on? It's your man DH back in the building. Got Mr. Lee behind the glass. Mr. Lee, what up, though?
What's up with it?
Hey, you already know, man. We chilling. And summertime is in the building, too. I never known anybody that wants to talk so much off camera. Like you would think with wanting to input and just say so much, they would want to be on camera. But I guess not. But it's all good. All you going to do is say hi. What's up, summertime? I'm doing good. You all right? Good. Next time we'll have a camera for you. We'll be running low on cameras today. So it's all good. We got you. Mr. Lee, should I shout out my sponsor right now or after the picks?
Go ahead. Shout them out.
All right, gotta give a big shout out to all our sponsors that help us out every week. Help us give you 2 hours of you know what I was thinking about, right?
Mm-hmm.
Gotta give a big shout out to our sponsors that give us 2 hours of airtime every week. BuildingHopeInc.org and Ballhawk Sports. Gotta love them. And our corporate contributor, King's Hawaiian. Have to make sure I do this so I can screenshot it. Yes, King's Hawaiian. Big shout out to King's Hawaiian for sending bread Mr. Lee, do you have your bread?
Mm-hmm.
Or did you eat it already?
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Kings and Wine. This is something that I said I was going to do. I said if they sent me some bread and gave me a slight sponsorship, I'll eat the bread on air. So I'm going to eat it right now.
Some good bread.
This bread good, player. Bro, I think we're turning into like a variety show. We're doing whatever for ratings. We're eating bread live.
Give the people what they want. The people want the bread.
You want some? Want some more? I know you had 2 already. You want some more?
You calling me out.
Sure am. Because they see that there's an ample amount of bread missing. Do you want one?
Like, that ain't your second one right now.
So, it's my show. I can eat as many breads as I want. You want some?
As many breads?
As many breads as I want. How's your bread, Mr. Lee?
Gone.
It's gone. You want some more, bro? Come get some more, bro.
I'm good, bro.
Before we make these picks.
I'm watching my figure.
Shout out to Wendy's. Psych. I'm about to add Wendy's, yo. Hold on. I'm trying to get sponsors. Be quiet. Shout out to everybody help make this show pop every week. Kings of Wine, I love you. God bless your heart. Mahalo. All that good stuff. Hopefully we'll have more. Lee, you sure you don't want no more bread? Come get a piece, dog.
Bruh, no.
Dog, come eat this bread, bro.
I've had Wendy's, the delicious homestyle chicken filet sandwich.
You had what?
Wait. Man, you messed up my little slogan.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was doing the pitch.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead, do the pitch.
I had a number 7 from Wendy's, the homestyle chicken filet sandwich.
Shout out to who on that? Wendy's.
Wendy's. They don't. Do they have a Eat Fresh? What is that?
That's Subway.
Dang. Who
you tripped it up? Summertime, real quick. What's Wendy's slogan?
Wendy's. Quality is our recipe.
Is that what it is?
It's on the cup.
All right, let's see. Oh, it is on the cup. Let's see. Okay, let's say it again. Wendy's. Quality is our recipe. Shout out to Wendy's. I'm deleting this whole last hour of the show. Just so you know. Mr. Lee, you know I don't drink soda, man. So I'm just over here burping like a newborn. Is it burp or belch? Belch?
Depends on what side of the beltway you on.
Chill. Or it depends on what year you were born. True. Anybody older than anybody born before 1965 says belch. Cover your mouth when you belch, honey. Hold up, time out. Just the word belch just sounds terrible.
Hey, that sounds way worse than a burp.
It sounds terrible when you say, man, I had to belch. I think it's the deepness of the B. Pause. I had to.
What?
No,
the deepness of the B word?
Belch.
Wow. Belch.
Man, what happened? Man, I had to belch.
Bro, that sounds like worse. That sounds worse than sharp, man.
Hey, dog, we got to go to commercial. Dog, I only got one commercial left. I'm either going to commercial now or after these picks. Bro, maybe we need to go to commercial right now.
You want to go to that?
Yeah, let's go to commercial right now. Look, let's reload. Let's come back. Let's just look, man. We coming right back after this, right here on Win Lose Radio on WTTSradio.com. It's your boy DH and Mr. Lee behind the glass. We're gonna get ourselves together real quick, and we'll be right back after this. What's good? Welcome back to more Win or Lose Radio right here on winloserradio.com and WTTSradio.com. It's your boy DH. Got Mr. Lee behind the glass. What up, though?
What it do?
So I think we're regular now. Last segment was kind of hilarious. I'm not sure if that'll make the make the YouTube. Yeah, it will. That was pretty good. It was funny. But we got to come back and make these picks. So let's get into it real quick, Mr. Lee. Now, last week was a good week for me, man. I'm not sure for you, man, but I had 11 points last week, man. How did you do last week, Mr. Lee?
What happened was
a little stinky.
Man, I went back. I made some last minute changes, and it bit me in the butt.
So, bit you in the booty.
Yeah, in the booty.
In the where? Booty. All right, man. So look, we're gonna make this week's picks. We're gonna get into it. Mr. Lee, starting out, San Diego at Oakland. Who you got?
Okay.
I already know who I got. I'm going with Oakland.
You going with Oakland?
Yeah.
Okay. Vibe with me, if you will.
All right, go ahead.
All right, you ready? Okay. I want to choose Oakland, yes. That's my natural pick.
Mm-hmm.
However, San Diego currently holds pick 4 in the draft, and the Cowboys hold 5. So, I kind of need San Diego to go ahead and win this one.
To get a better draft position.
Just so I can get in 4th.
Okay.
Yeah. Hey, but I'm going Oakland.
I rock with it. You going Oakland?
I'm going Oakland, bro.
The Redskins at the Eagles on Saturday night. You already know who I'm going with.
The She-Girls?
I'm going with the Redskins, man.
I'm taking the Eagles.
You taking the Eagles? I don't know, man. I feel like the Redskins are primed to make it happen, man.
I'm going with the if they wear the black jerseys, I'm going with the Eagles.
They ain't gonna wear them back to back. Well, they just got smacked with them black jerseys on last night.
That's why they gotta redeem themselves, man.
They ain't gonna do it.
It's a home game. Not that means much for this Philly team, but you know they got a lot on the line, and I feel like if Chip Kelly doesn't pull his game out, it might be a wrap for him. So
yeah, and I mean, Philly's perspective, they got a chance to play spoiler right now.
Yeah, they do.
So I would think they are going to be motivated, but I feel like the Redskins are also motivated too to know that they can get into the playoffs and make it happen.
Yeah.
Carolina at Atlanta. Can I mark you down for Carolina?
Of course.
So they're going to go undefeated, huh?
Who the next game?
I'm trying to think who's the last game of the season.
Yeah, hold on, let me see if I can pull up real quick.
Let me look.
Week 17. Carolina has...
I'm Tampa Bay. Oh, they going 16-0, bro.
They taking it, bro.
They going 16-0.
Even though I think Atlanta might try to spoil it for them, because Atlanta's they're not terrible. They're just not winning when it counts.
Bro, they going 16-0, bro.
But I think they got it. They got it this year.
They going 16-0, bro.
They got it.
Cowboys at Buffalo. Kellen Clemens gonna get the job done for you.
Kellen Moore.
What'd I say?
Clemens.
Oh. Same dude.
No, nowhere near.
They both sorry.
No, actually,
Kellen Moore didn't play too bad.
He didn't. Did you watch the whole game?
Yeah, I watched it.
Okay. The interception at the end was a throwaway.
Yeah,
I don't count that. So he threw 2 picks, and one of them he really didn't see. Calvin Pryor really took one from him. But he was trying to find Dez, man, on both shots. So all 3 shots, excuse me, trying to find Dez. So. I like what he did. The young boy gave the team a spark. About time they benched Castle. So, hey, bro, let's see what you can do on Buffalo, man. And I think Buffalo gonna bring the wood this week. So.
Yeah, man. I think they're gonna try to bring it. But who you got? You going Dallas?
Give me my boys, man.
You going Dallas?
I'm going with my boys.
All right. I think I'm taking Buffalo. No knock on the Cowboys, but I just.
No, I somewhat agree with you. If I was in my right mind, I would have picked Buffalo. But. I'm a fan, man. What can you say?
Hey, man, I feel you. Yeah. Chicago at Tampa Bay. I'm going with Tampa Bay.
See, I rode with Tampa Bay.
I like James, man.
I rode with them last week, and I got my heart. This weekend, I got my heart broke. So I don't think I want to ride with them. I think Chicago is going to take one. What's their record? Chicago.
5-9.
5-9. Oh, yeah. Both teams 5-9. Oh no.
But Tampa Bay is
6-8.
Yeah. Tampa Bay is 6-8, which
you know.
I mean,
you know what? It's at home too. Let me go with Tampa Bay at home. Let me go with the Bucks at home.
All right, me too. I'm going with the Bucks. Cleveland against Kansas City. I'm going with KC.
Alex Smith.
KC and the Sunshine Band.
Oh yeah, all day, man.
I can't say
Sunshine.
Yeah, I said Sunshine.
Dog, you sound like me.
I can't say Sunshine. Let me try it again. KC and the Sunshine Band.
There you go. Now say it fast.
KC and the Sunshine Band. I suck.
You do. I'm going Chiefs, bro.
Yeah, me too, man. They're on a win streak. They're trying to make this thing happen for the playoffs.
Make it happen.
San Francisco at Detroit. Who you going with?
Give me the Tenderloins.
You going the Loins?
I'm going with the Loins.
I don't know. Detroit is winning right now, huh?
They are blowing the Saints out right now.
Yeah, I'll go with Detroit. Mind you, these picks are subject to change at any point in time.
Always.
I just have to tell you that does happen here, so they may change. That's all good. Houston at Tennessee. I'm going with Houston.
Mariota is out this game.
Yeah, he's
right?
out. He's out for the rest of the season.
He's done. Oh
Yeah.
man, who that backup? Metzenberger, something like that.
Zach
Sunshine.
Mettenberger.
Let me go Houston.
Mettenberger.
Oh, Brandon Wheaton's playing though. Yeah, go Houston.
Yeah, I'm going Houston too.
And shout out to Brandon Wheaton, former Dallas Cowboy quarterback, who couldn't get it done when it counted.
Couldn't get it done in North Texas.
But went to another team and is in the playoffs.
Couldn't get it done in North Texas, but is getting it done in South Texas.
Dog, think about that though. You left a team who's not going to the playoffs to a team that's in the playoffs. They won a division. He's a division-winning quarterback. Look at God. Where's Bishop when you need him?
Chill.
Cue shout music.
Chill. I can't get to it that fast. And Bishop T.D. Jakes has already flown back to Texas.
Oh, he went back to the Potter's house.
Yeah.
But
he said he'll be back another time.
Come back next week, Bishop.
He will. He might be here tomorrow night on Battle of Texas on WTTS Radio, which airs tomorrow at 8 p.m. right here on these same stations, WTTSradio.com. You'll see me and a cast of characters on that show.
I'll be behind the scenes. You won't see me.
Little plug for that, man. Indianapolis against the Dolphins. I'm going to Dolphins. The Colts are in full stink mode.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I got to go with the Goldfish.
Yeah, Goldfish all the way. Patriots at the Jets, which for me might be the game of the week.
Bruh, I think I am the black Skip Bayless because I am all Patriots now.
You all Patriots now?
I'm going Pats.
You jumped on the ship?
I jumped on the bandwagon.
Okay, hey, man.
You know what? Look. You can't beat them, join them.
Can't beat them, join them.
And you can't cheat better than them. You can't beat Belichick.
Look, if you can't beat them, join them, then everybody is joining them because can't nobody beat them.
Ain't that the truth? No, I mean, I did some self-evaluation, and I said out of the AFC teams, it's right now it's a toss-up between the Patriots and the Steelers, and right now I think I'm going with the Pats.
Yeah, I'm going with the Pats. But I think this is the Jets' chance. If the Jets want to try to make a push to get in the playoffs, they got to do it.
Come on, man. It's a wrap.
Well, speaking of wraps, Pittsburgh is playing Baltimore, so
that's a wrap.
Go ahead and put Pittsburgh down for you as well as for myself.
Bye-bye, Baltimore.
Jacksonville at the Saints. Who you got?
I like what Blake Bortles is doing. I don't quite like the team around him, and they just had some serious injuries this last game. New Orleans right now getting blown out by the Tenderloins. I think I'm going Blake. I'm going Bortles.
You going Bortles?
I'm going Blake Bortles.
Yeah, I can definitely see that. I'm going with Jacksonville.
Good call.
I'm going Jacksonville. Arizona at Green Bay.
This is the game of the week.
Yeah, this is good. It's gonna be a good matchup.
This is the game of the week.
It's gonna be a good matchup.
Yeah.
Who you got?
Give me Arizona.
Yeah, I'm taking AZ. Arizona is balling right now.
I'm going Arizona. I think they're gonna have Aaron Rodgers' number.
Arizona's balling. St. Louis at Seattle. I'm going with Seattle. Can I mark you down for that as well, sir?
You know what I'm saying, Russell. That's my fantasy quarterback.
So you just rocking with him all the way?
All the way through.
Bet. Yeah, I'm with that too. The New York Giants at Minnesota. I'm going Minnesota.
Oh man, no, Sister Odell.
Yeah, no Sister Odell.
Sister Odell gonna be at church.
Sister Odell gonna miss church on Sunday.
She gonna miss church
because she had an aggression issue last week.
Well, the church fan isn't gonna be able to pick up Sister Odell this week.
We're gonna skip over Sister Odell.
We're gonna skip her house. So we're gonna skip this win for the Giants and go with the Vikings.
And to round out Cincinnati and Denver, I'm going with Denver.
See, I'm mixed, bruh. I'm mixed. I don't know how I feel about this. You got to think about it. Brock versus AJ McCarron. You know I'm a Bama boy.
Dog, this dude, you would thought AJ McCarron is
Roll Tide.
Tom Brady Jr.
He is.
I don't want to hear that.
Oh, for Alabama fans, he is.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's our boy. That's our squad. You know what I mean?
You got to rock with your guy.
Dog, Jeremy Hill still doing a thing. Giovanni Bernard still doing a thing. AJ Green still putting up okay numbers. And then you got Denver, and Emmanuel Sanders is doing pretty well with Brock, but it's at home for Denver. I like the defense. Go Denver.
Yeah, I'm going with Denver. So that rounds out the picks for weeks. Look, I can't talk. What? So that rounds out the picks for week 16 from Mr. Lee and myself right here on Win Lose Radio. As I make a push for first place, which I'm not going to get to, but I'm going to try.
Still in second.
You are still in second, even after a terrible week you just had. But congrats to you. I am still undefeated in my fantasy league with the last game of the playoffs coming up. Looking forward to go undefeated like the Carolina Panthers and win it all. Because that's what we do. That's how we do. Summertime looking sleepy. I know we've had a lot of fun tonight, Mr. Lee. You had a good time, man?
Man, it was a blast.
Episode 116 was one to remember, right?
Oh, yeah.
Will be one to remember.
It was my debut episode.
Yeah, it is. It is. And we're going to keep that camera in there because I'm getting a lot of tweets, man, saying, hey, that guy, Mr. Lee, is a good guy. So I haven't been getting any tweets.
I do it for the people.
I'm lying. I didn't get any tweets.
Oh, you lied?
Yeah, I just lied. And he sent Bishop Jakes back to rebuke me. It's like, nah, but it's all good, man. So look, episode 116 will be up on the YouTube page tomorrow. Make sure you go to YouTube/WTTS Radio. You can check out episode 116 and so much more. Interviews, episodes right there from everything Win Lose Radio and everything else that the station has right here on WTTS Radio. Wind Down Wednesdays, Battle of the Sexes, whole much more, man. Check it out. But I think that's it, Mr. Lee. I think we got to get up out of here, man. So we'll be back next week, episode 117. I hope you guys have a happy and safe holiday, and I will see you on the flip side on next Monday right here on Win Lose Radio and WTTSradio.com. Y'all be blessed.